Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's episode is another Top 5 Tuesdays for you. We are going to be talking about our favorite eyeshadow quads. So this is a series I do in collaboration with the Glam Dr. Monicon. I will leave a link down to her channel and her video in my description box. We pick a category and we talk about our top 5 favorite things in that category. And we try and do this every Tuesday. We skipped last week for a multitude of reasons, but we are back this week. And I also want to mention that Mona is actually coming to visit me this Thursday. She's going to be staying with me over the weekend. I'm so excited. We're trying to figure out, well, one, we're trying to figure out if if we actually want to film something here together, because it's kind of like work. And I know she's, taking precious time out of her vacation time to come here, and I just want her to have fun. So I didn't want to put any pressure on her, but hopefully we can kind of get our act together and film something for you, maybe a Top 5 Tuesdays. Let me know if you guys would like to see that, if you would like to see us on camera together, but let us know down in the comment section. So without any further ado, here are my top 5 favorite eyeshadow quads. All right, so Mona picked this week's category of eyeshadow quads, and I was like, awesome, cool, yeah, another one. I can't believe we haven't covered this. And so I went into my eyeshadow drawer and I was like, I don't have that many eyeshadow quads. I mean, I have plenty, but I don't have like a ton that I was like choosing from. And so I have to say, I kind of like rediscovered a lot of older quads that I have not used in a while. I was like, oh my God, like I love this quad. Let me start with 2 Tom Ford quads. One of these will not come as a surprise because this actually appeared in my Top 5 Tuesdays for Tom Ford. And this is the quad in Cocoa Mirage. This one is so basic. I think a lot of people are either really drawn to this because it is so basic, it is so everyday, or people are like, why would I even buy that? But I love it because I just think it's great. It is one of those eyeshadow quads where I'm like, if I don't know what to do, I can pull this out and I can put together a nice look. Or if I'm traveling, I can pack this and I know I'm pretty much good to go. And with all Tom Ford quads, I think the quality of the shadows are really, really beautiful. I just love these shades. I just think they're so wearable, they're super blendable, and they're not too warm, they're not too cool. It's just this really beautiful, it's like the perfect quad to me. It has the really beautiful like light matte all over shade, and then you have something really dark for a lot of dimension. I just love it. I just love this quad. So that is Cocoa Mirage from Tom Ford. Okay, next up we have another Tom Ford quad. This is in Honeymoon, and this is actually what I have on my eyes today. This is another one that I just love. And while Cocoa Mirage I think is a great everyday palette, it's basic, you get a really nice look from it, it's dependable, it's like a really dependable quad. This one is definitely a little bit more va-va-voom. The colors are a little bit more vibrant, like this kind of cranberry tone, and then this kind of dark color has a little bit of purple in there, and then these 2 colors at the top are very golden, and they're just gorgeous. And it is this incredible formula. I don't know if this is like a baked gelée formula or something. They're like metallic without being like over the top. They're just this really like uber satin kind of finish. They're just absolutely stunning. And all of these shades you can wear kind of on their own, and they make for great like one swipe shadow colors as well. Really stunning. Like, look at that finish. They're just gorgeous. There's like zero fallout when it comes to these 2 quads, and I just love them for that because, again, they're just really dependable. They just come through every single time. So those 2 quads were like really easy picks. When Mona mentioned this category, those were the first 2 that popped into my head. I was like, okay, those 2 definitely. And then I kind of had to dig through my collection a little bit. And again, I came across some ones that I just haven't used in a long time and I just love. So one is the Lila Bee Stunning eyeshadow quad. Now, again, this is another one that's kind of like Coco Mirage. It's sort of like you either love this, like you gravitate towards color families like this and you think, oh my God, I would use that every day. Or you're someone that's like, why would I bother? But I'm obviously of that former category, and I just look at this and I think, oh my God, this is like so perfect. So here are the 4 shades, and 2 of these are satin and 2 of these shades are matte. And it just makes for a really lovely color family. Now these 2 are satin and these 2 are matte. Sorry, this one you probably can't even see because it's like my skin tone. It is like exactly my skin tone. But I love it for that because I can just put it down if I need to kind of like set primer, or if I've put concealer down, I can like set it with this color. I just love, love, love this. And I love the Lila B powders. I love the quality of her powders. They're just really fine, and they're very silky, and they blend beautifully, and there's enough pigmentation there where, you know, you can get like a really nice subtle look, and then you can build them up if you want something a little bit more dramatic. So I just love this quad. This has come on many, many trips with me, even though this is very heavy. I don't know if you guys have ever bought a Lila B product, but they come in these like metal like pebble packaging, and they're very, very heavy. So while they're very compact, and I like that in terms of traveling, they are a little heavy. So anyway, just wanted to mention that, but I do love this quad. So this next quad is something, while I was digging through my collection, I was like, you know, like, oh my God, I love this quad. And this product, I think, single-handedly revived my love for Chanel all over again. I love Chanel, like in the 90s, like in the mid 90s. I love them. I couldn't get enough of them. And then like, I don't know, it just sort of like faded away. Kind of felt like, oh, it's a little bit like older. It's a little bit more grandma-y. But this collection and this quad in particular, it won my heart over. So this one is this quad. It came out, I think, 2 fall seasons ago. And I cannot pronounce the name of this to save my life, but I'm going to try. I think it's Candeur et Experience. I have no idea if I said that right, but I will put the names up on the screen. And this is beautiful. It is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. And I have to be honest, I'm not always a fan of the Chanel quads. They're usually really sparkly. There's usually a lot of like micro glitter in a lot of the shades, and sometimes I don't mind if there's like, you know, 1 in them, but they tend to be like all 4 or like 3 out of 4. And I'm just not a fan of that. So with this one, there's no shades with any micro glitter, and these are all just so soft and buttery, and they're matte, but they're like a demi matte. They're not like super duper dry looking. But look at these colors. You just get such a lovely range. This is like perfect for fall, perfect for winter. I don't know, I look at this color range and I think like, oh, like riding boots and like a camel coat. It's just, I don't know, it's just perfect. I think it's just great. And the texture is wonderful. I wish Chanel would come out with more quads just in this formula. I think it's amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. So if it is still available, I will definitely link it down below. If it's not, I'm so sorry. I believe this was limited edition, and then they came back out with it. So hopefully that's the case. All right, this last quad, I actually rediscovered a couple weeks ago when I was doing a Charlotte Tilbury video. I was like, oh, you know, I'm doing a video on her, and I just, you know, I want to kind of focus on her products. So I whipped this out, and again, it was like, oh, I love this. Like, why don't I use this more often? This is the Golden Goddess quad. And I know everyone talked about, is it Dolce Vita? And she had some other ones that everyone was like really gaga over. I didn't really like any of those, but this one really spoke to me. And the quality of these shadows, again, are just, they're buttery soft. They're really, really beautiful. And they blend like a dream. They're pigmented. I just love it. And there's a beautiful like range, again, of shades in here, from like really light to something like kind of dramatic, dark, and sparkly. And this really light shade reminds me a lot of the Glow, the highlighter in the Film Star Bronze and Glow. See how it has like a little bit of like a peachy undertone? So it's just beautiful, like inner corner highlight or just like in the inner part of your lids. Oh, it's just Really, really beautiful. You can get like a great look with just these three colors, and then you can really amp it up with this one. This is the shade that has like a lot of glitter, has a lot of like metallic reflective qualities to it. I think Charlotte Tilbury always designs her quads so that like you work in this way. This is kind of like, it goes from like basically like day work to like night. So this is like the most neutral and most wearable and the lightest, and then you'll always get like the most like va-va-voom, like pop color in the quad right down here in the bottom left hand corner. So anyway, this one is Golden Goddess, and I just love it. All right, guys, so that's my Top 5 Tuesdays for this week. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know down below what your favorite eyeshadow quads are. I would love to hear, especially because I'm realizing I don't have that many. Not that I need any more, but it would be nice to hear your thoughts on that. So let me know. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video.